Greetings and welcome to my second collection series. This time we'll be tackling the Jak and Daxter collection. Obviously starting with Jak and Daxter, the Precursor legacy. As you can see here, I have 0%. However, I have platinumed Jak and Daxter. The reason why it's at 0% is because I had originally played this on my old PS3, which had died. It just died. It's a really long story, which is almost unbelievable, like how it happened. So, short story is I had to send it away, and they gave me a new one. So I lost that save. As you can see here, this game is made by Naughty Dog. The company that is now famous for the Uncharted series. There's no captions in this game. I forgot. Alright, new game. Would you like to? Yes. Creating a save file. Alright, so yeah, this is the second game that Naughty Dog has created. It is very similar to their first game, Jak and Daxter.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
In the age of silent protagonists and platform gaming.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Of course you do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
Not the village.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that?
I don't know why, but this game kind of reminds me of something like the Smurfs or Snorks.
I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened. What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment.
I like how
All I
Daxter
would need
acts
is
like
20 power
he's
cells
never
to give it
met her
enough energy
before.
to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick.
Yes,
and I bet there
bribery
are
always
even
works.
more of them out in the wilds, just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Oh,
Get in
burn.
there before I turn you both into ferns.
I like how in the HD version, like, they actually show them still going through, but, like, turning into particles. Whereas in the original version, they just kind of vanished.
You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
I like how they call this the training section, but they barely tell you, like, how to play the game.
These are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
I do think, though, that, like, when you, if you were to, like, not press any buttons for, like, a really long... that a thing would pop up saying, hey, this is how you do things.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
Yes, we all know the platforming basics. Obviously, this game is a carbon copy of the rise and fall of the platform era.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies.
I was mentioning,
power cells, but the workers must have captured them all.
I was mentioning Naughty Dog before and how this is their second game, and I was also gonna comment on the fact that yeah, it's like, yeah, this game, just like Jak and, this game is obviously, you know, takes a lot of influences from Crash Bandicoot,
Wow!
but
That
at this
last scout fly had a power
but at the same time, it's like
All 7 in each area.
just like just like Crash Bandicoot, rather, they ended up giving it away, unfortunately.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast.
I really
break
don't
boxes,
understand
and
why
even activate some
they think that
precursor
they're doing better
artifacts
just
when
because
you
they're
get
making
near
live
them.
action video games. Because like I mean you imagine that they got their big break and their second big break for cartoon games. Like I've even heard a rumor that they were gonna remake Jak and Daxter in live action. Like in my opinion that would just be a really bad move.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
I actually really hoped that they would make a new series called Mar or something based, you know, that would be like a prequel or a sequel to Jak 3. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just stick with this series and you'll find out.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Blue Eco!
Good work! The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years. Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health. You can jump once, then jump
Why
again. and
is
the-
my microphone suddenly not working? Like seriously. I'll just have to check the rendered version and see if it's working. Oh, now I hear some recording. Anyway, I had made a comment about why the heck they decided to give a tutorial on Green Eco at that point instead of like when I first started picking up Green Eco.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack?
We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get Out of here!
It's like Saturday morning cartoons. Anyway, why is he so grumpy? Jeez, I don't get it. Anyway, this ends today's episode for the Jak and Daxter collection series. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, share, follow. Give me any tips you can hope to give me, please. I try to read all the comments as much as I can. So yeah. And check out my other collection series stuff. Right now I'm working on Chrono Cross, and who knows what'll be in the future, other than Jacks 2 and 3. Anyway, that's all I have to say. See you next time on the battlefield.